Hi guys, Alex here from Drayton's. Here we've got Volkswagen Passat 2 litre TDI GT DSG, finished in manganese grey metallic paint. All the wheels and tyres are in very good condition. These are 18-inch Oxford anthracite alloy wheels. Very nice looking wheels. At the back, with it being the estate version of the Passat, you do get a nice large boot, and those back seats will fold down if you need any extra space. There is also through loading in the central seat if you need to get some longer items in there. Some storage either side, and the boot floor will drop down slightly to give you some extra depth as well. This car has got MOT until the 21st of the 4th 2023 and will come with a full VW service history. Do really like those wheels. So inside we have the upgraded Alcantara and leather sports seats in Titan black. Decent bolsters on the side and the base to keep it in place. Very comfortable seats, really nice quality, and they do look great as well. That continues to the rear with the exception of the central seat, which is just leather. Up front we've got a digital driver's display. You've got your rev counter on the left, your speed on the right, and your little screen in the centre, currently showing the digital speedo. We do also have various other things you can have on there as well, including your speed warning, average MPG, average speed, oil temperature, things like that. You can also change the dials as well, so where you can see the fuel range and the consumption there. You can have various different things, including classic, gear and speed, efficiency, nav, stuff like that as well. So just to give you an example, classic is just plain dials. You also got various other tabs, including your assist system, so that's the adaptive cruise control there. And you do also have a couple of other menus which I'll go through shortly. We have your nav, your radio media tab, your Bluetooth tab, and your vehicle status, and back to your driving data there. On the screen in front we have a full touchscreen system. Got your various different shortcuts on the side, your volume dial and scroller on the right hand side for various different screens. We've got DAB, FM, AM radio. You've also got your media tab with Bluetooth, CD, SD card. The CD player is located just in the glove box there with the SD card slots, one of which is used for the sat-nav. You've also got App Connect, so we have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto and MirrorLink, so you can have your own phone screen on the screen in the car. That's connected via USB, not wireless, just by the USB slot down here. There's also one just in the center console there. If you prefer just to have your calls and your music coming through rather than your full screen being on there, then you can do that just via Bluetooth as well. Also got various different vehicle settings. You've got different screens you can have, various different things on there. We have a colour sat-nav system with different views. You can have 3D, 2D, auto, day or night, stuff like that, so you can change the points of interest as well. So if you want none on, as there are now, you can have all of the points of interest on as well, but it's entirely up to you. There's a nice amount of personalisation with the sat-nav, but to be fair, if you're using Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, you're probably just going to be using Google Maps or Waze or whatever your preferred map is. With the sat-nav system, you do also get live traffic updates, so we've got starting closer to your area and then moving out as well, so if you're going on longer journeys, it's good to know what's currently going on, and it is quite nicely up to date as well. And then you've got a few various other things on here too. Moving down, we have a tri-zone climate control system, so you've got a temperature for the driver, the passenger and the rear seats as well. You can sync them all up as they are now, and then when you change the driver, all will change, so the passenger and the rear will change as well, or you can have them all individual, which is probably what you're going to do. You've also got heated front seats as well, which is always nice to have, especially in winter. As I mentioned, you've got a USB port down here. We have a DSG gearbox, so you've got standard drive mode and a sporty setup for the gearbox. In standard drive mode it is set more for efficiency. In sports mode it does let the engine rev out a bit more, gives a bit more freedom in the rev range and optimises for performance instead. We've got your engine start stop, we've got your drive modes on here, so your eco, normal, sport and individual, where you can change various things. As you can see there, you can have the steering in normal, drive in sport for example, but there are a few different options for certain ones as well. We have an electronic parking brake and hill hold assist. Got a couple of cup holders in here as well. A little storage spot which I use for the key, and a 12-volt socket. And then, as I mentioned earlier, you've got another USB in there, and you've also got an aux port there as well. A decent amount of storage in there. You can fit a bottle in there, and all the pockets, the doors, the centre console and the glove box are all lined with felt as well, so if you do have stuff in there, it doesn't rattle around when you're driving, which is always nice. One thing I forgot to mention is Park Pilot. So you've got front and rear sensors with the selective display that will come on automatically when you put the car into reverse, or you can turn it on and off just by pressing the P button up there. Up front we have a nice sporty steering wheel with a flat bottom, and this piano black main section here. We've got the assist system controls on the left hand side, so we have your cruise control, which you can see changing there. I'll just scroll across the assist systems tab there, so you can see that. So you can change the distance with the adaptive cruise control. You also have speed limiter and front assist active as well. The speed limiter is either using that or using the adaptive cruise control. You've also got your volume controls on the left hand side. On the right hand side you've got the controls for the main screen, so you can scroll between your tabs, select up and down, and then you've got your track or radio skip buttons there as well. The view button is so you can change the view of the dials, so it will bring up a separate menu that you can't get anywhere else, and then you can choose whatever you want on here. You've also got flappy paddles if you prefer a manual style of driving. We've got rain sensing wipers, automatic lights, heated and electrically adjustable wing mirrors with electric fold as well. Move to the back. As I mentioned, you've still got Alcantara and leather in the back. We've got the centre armrest with a couple of cup holders, or you can have the through loading, whichever you need. And there's your temperature control for the rear. One main thing I did forget to mention, which I can't believe I've forgotten, it does have a pan roof. So you've got a panoramic sunroof, brings a lot of light in. Sometimes cars with black interiors can be quite dark, but the sunroof does open up a lot more light, so it's nice to have that. You've also got some storage behind the seats, and as I said, you've got door pockets in the rear as well that are also lined with felt. It's a really nice car. It's a good looking Passat and it drives very, very well. The wheels do make a difference, and it's slightly different trim to the standard Passat, so it gives it a bit of a sportier look. It will come with 6 months gold cover warranty, which can be extended for as little as £199 for the next 6 months. We also have a range of finance options available, so if finance is something you're looking for, then we can help you out with that as well. If you need any more information on this car or any of the cars we have in stock, please go to draytons.co.uk. Thank you.